Hey, collective. Oh my goodness. So this is just crazy. I wasn't even planning on doing a reading. Actually, I was just using the bathroom and was going to go to the store. Well, I'm washing my hands, and all of a sudden a sensation comes over me. And they're not too bad right now, I guess so. But I noticed in the lighting in the bathroom, for some reason, these veins, you could kind of see it, but it was more darker green, and they were sticking out more. The veins on my hands. And on this side, this vein was sticking out more. You can't really see it because of the sun, but in the bathroom, the darker lighting, I don't know, but it just made it stick out, and it was more pronounced. So I was picking up on somebody again that's dealing with some kind of vascular disorder, okay? Blood clots, possibly. Someone could even have septis, like, could be septic, possibly. Something about backing up. Back up. Something backed up in something system. Something with the blood flow, okay? Yeah, and then when it started, all of a sudden I felt like a tightness in my chest. So they're dealing with some kind of maybe blood flow to the heart issues, or something about how the blood is being distributed through someone's body is bringing them down, okay? I'm feeling very heavy. This is very hard energy for me to embody. My chest feels tight and heavy, okay? Yeah, just very heavy, lightheaded, okay? Even sometimes somebody's throat could feel like just not good. It doesn't seem like somebody's in really good health. Whoever is dealing with this cardiovascular, septicemia, something, okay? Knight of Swords, Five of Cups. Anyways, but yeah, I keep getting that runaway song. So somebody was a runaway, is a runaway, ran away from home when they were a little girl. I don't know why that. Knight of Swords, Page of Swords, action. Somebody's dealing with some changes. Somebody should be looking into this, or yeah, Five of Cups. Blood. Something with someone's blood. I'm getting maybe someone needed a blood transfusion. Maybe they needed 3 bags of blood, or maybe something about something with blood. Swirl. Something about somebody's head. That's crazy. Key. Someone could have needed some kind of something in their, like what are those picks? You know how they put a pick in the heart? Yeah, when somebody has some kind of really bad, like Lyme disease or something like that from a tick. Oh, that's interesting, because a tick, some kind of bug landed on me when I was walking outside of 7-Eleven. It landed on my arm right here, like right here. That's interesting. But I kind of freaked out a little bit. But then, like, so when I freaked out, it kind of jumped on my wire here, my headphone wire. Ding dong. That's significant for some reason. And wiring. The wiring. Somebody's heart is not wiring right. And it's not shooting out possibly the right signals. Yeah, because I just feel like, you know when you get palpitations, when the heart beats all off and shit? Yeah, that's what I'm feeling right now. Someone could have had Lyme disease. Or some kind of septic something that they had to possibly get some kind of pick line. Ace of Cups. Okay. They needed maybe a lot of fluids. Three of Pentacles. Queen of Wands. Okay, so it could be a Queen of Wands who's experiencing this. Someone could have a black cat. Somebody's name could be Cat. Kitty. Someone could have short black hair. Oh. So somebody is sad, okay? Or in the Five of Cups energy. Maybe they're feeling regret or remorse. Maybe the person that's dealing with all these health issues is feeling regret and remorse over collabing, working together with the Queen of Wands. Yeah, 5-3. I keep picking up on 5-23. 5-23. Somebody's birthday could be in May. 5-5, 5-23. Someone could got a fight with somebody in May. See how someone's looking? She looks pregnant or something. She's looking at these two girls over here. Somebody's sad about working together with the Queen of Wands. Somebody's shocked. Black and white. I keep getting black and white. And then the Knight of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Okay? 9 of Pentacles. 10 of Cups. 7 of Wands. Somebody was just quick to jump in on something in which they're, maybe they left somebody. Maybe this is a guy who's experiencing these things and they're in major regret for leaving someone behind to go work with a Queen of Wands. I keep picking up on that. Somebody's in major regret for leaving someone behind, teaming up with a Queen of Wands because they're dealing with major health issues. Yeah, okay, so my Jack. So for some reason, my Jack was face down again like this, like face down. And I noticed on my altar, the Jack, he fell backwards. Zero's fine, but Jack fell backwards. He's not standing up. I'm like, what the hell? So I've been picking up on the name Jack too, so it could be someone actually named Jack. And then my Squishamo on my purse, I seen that it had like a mark on it. I remember my other Jack had this Jack had a little ketchup on the shirt. So blood. Yeah, so somebody's upset about the blood that was spilled. Maybe because they did blood rituals with the Queen of Wands. Or somebody's in regret for working with the Queen of Wands that was doing blood rituals on them. Yeah. In order to turn the wheel, swap someone's destiny. Someone regrets working with a Queen of Wands because they have vascular issues. They have a lot of health problems right now. Like I feel heaviness on my chest. I feel heart all over the place. Okay? Possibly somebody, yes, just the blood spill. Yes, look at it. 8 of Swords. Somebody is restricted somehow, whether in the hospital, in jail, in just restricted bird because of their health is no good, and because of what? Getting caught up with a Queen of Wands. Black Widow. A red hair Black Widow. I keep picking up on spiders again. What a web we weave when we practice to deceive. I keep seeing those birds too. Those birds were black and white. There's something with the black and white. Something wasn't just black and white. There was a gray area. You see how it's all gray? Gray. Something wasn't just so black and white. There was a gray area. So somebody is in major regret. Yeah, major regret. Bottles. Broken bottles. Smashing glass. They could have got caught up into a fight, a domestic dispute, in which they got glass smashed or blood was spilled. Yeah, I'm breaking dishes up in here. I got that. I'm breaking dishes up in here all night. I ain't gonna stop until I see police lights. So somebody that probably was dealing with somebody who was volatile, that would go toe to toe, wouldn't hesitate to crack a fucking, crack something over your head. Yeah, somebody that's just determined. Yeah, kind of just, yeah. Strength, 7-8. Why do I keep picking up 7-8? 7-8. Someone could have been born in July or August, or somebody could have dealt with someone, a crazy person, for 7-8 years. Keep picking up on that again. Or someone could have been born in 1978. Rose. Lions. Lion. I always see this and see the tail stuck between his legs. Somebody, yeah, got caught lying about something. Got caught, yeah, lying about something. Look at the red hair, the short red hair, the red eyes. Stars. Show, curtain. Yeah, something. Stars. Pink. You see the crown? You got the crown there. Infinity. Gray area. Wings. Pin down. Yeah, the pen. I don't know, I'm getting that, like, in the dispensary, that girl, the first thing, like, when she first started chilling after that thing, and the first thing I noticed, like, I kept asking her for the pen that I wanted for my daughter. She knew that I wanted it, and she's the manager, like, she's the, besides the manager, she's like a supervisor or whatever. So she's the one who's in charge of that inventory, blah, blah, and I have been asking her about it for a long time, and I'm a regular there all the time. And I guess they got him in, and she never told me. And she told me that she was going to let me know. Mind you, a couple people did, but she's the manager. You know what I'm saying? And then I asked her about it. I was like, yeah. I was like, so you in it? And she was like, oh, we had them, but we sold out quick. Sold out quick within a month. Like, that's not really that quick. So you tell me for a whole month you didn't think to tell me about this pen that you knew that I was determined to get? There's just little things that I can pick up that these people are trying to do to affect somebody. Yeah. That's just crazy. That, you know, some things aren't just black and white. That's what I'm getting. Some things are just black and white. Somebody sees somebody's strength. You see? Something about tail was caught between someone's legs. Lying about something at the desk. Look at that. Yeah, just... Five of Pentacles. Somebody is sad to see that possibly so many people be side-eyeing someone, or, you know what I'm saying, looking at somebody who's just so confident, friendly. I don't know. See, you see the side eye? Someone's very psychic. Could be hot-tempered, though. Ew, somebody's jacket. Patched up. I keep picking up on the foot thing. Earlier, I walked by somebody when I did the another video, somebody's foot. So somebody's foot could be fucked up, too. This person could be dealing with a foot issue, not as well as other issues. Literally, for making someone suffer. 5-8. I keep picking up on that. 835. Yeah. 835. 8-8. 835 though. Yeah. It goes around, comes around, I guess. Yeah. 8-8. Look at that. 8-8. 8-8-8. Karma. Somebody's getting really bad karma for trying to influence someone by telling lies that they were like gentle and you can trust me and something like that. Yeah, but really they wanted someone to be blinded to something, that they were really trying to restrict somebody. Yeah. That they really like to see someone struggle. 9 of Cups. That they didn't like to see someone get wish fulfillment. Yeah, look, on the bench, but they had their hands defensive. Anytime somebody was getting some kind of positive change and getting their accomplishments or getting blah, 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 somebody was like, kind of green. Yeah, look at the green here. Green with envy. Side-eyeing somebody. Like, whatever. Yeah, yo, like, and someone's just sitting, just like, being normal, just like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's how karma comes around. Karma comes around when you friggin' try to... Look at this. You see it's like a TV screen on someone's chest. Magnifying an empress. Stars. Who's connected with the stars. Who... Oh, look at the pomegranate seeds. I kept picking up on a papaya seeds too. So these parasites. Yeah, I'm picking up on parasites. Somebody could be dealing with extreme parasites right now. Yeah. Protection. Eight. Yeah, keep just getting the 8 of Swords. 8 of Swords. I'm getting that somebody is in a mental constraint. Somebody gets like this, like it gets in their head, mental, about what to do, whatever. Whenever they see somebody so confident in themselves, maybe someone who's not acting out hot-tempered or something like that. Yeah, somebody who's getting karma, okay? Dealing with bad health, dealing with whatever, struggling, okay? Anybody that had anything to do with just, yeah, working together to cause, yeah, restriction for somebody. Like you see that people, it's like if these were representing people, or like a bunch of people were around. And that's so funny because I keep picking up on a couple of things I recorded was like showing like birds, but it was like a group of 6 or like 5. It was like usually like 5 or 6 of them. And they would be all together, but some would be on this side, more of this side, and then a couple on this side. I've been seeing that a lot lately with the birds on the lawn. So this is what I'm saying, like there's 6 over here, 2 over here. So just, yeah. Mm-hmm. Coat. Something about holes, patching up something. Patching up any holes. Queen of Pentacles. So somebody is just in their head. Look at Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, Eight of Wands. It's like a group of people. I'm telling you. The 5. Okay, so again, I'm picking up on the... So it must be 5 people that are in this coven or whatever, okay? And I keep getting that. 2 are mad. 3 are mad that 2 took flight. It's like they're separating, okay? But some, like I said, are getting it worse. The karma that some are getting is worse than the others, okay? But somebody is really suffering for trying to swap destinies or something about accessing someone's Akashic records. That's a no-no. Yeah. Somebody was using lovers or using somehow to access somebody. Access somebody's energy. Trying to access someone's Akashic records. Something about the books of destiny. Someone is protected, highly protected by angels that don't deal with any bull schmackadakadaka. Yeah. Especially from any love relationships. I keep picking up on that. Somebody just like Sleeping Beauty, Princess, the Emperor. Somebody is of royalty. I keep picking up on the apples. Apples. Poison apple, but that's Snow White. Yeah. Somebody's in regret that they bit the poison apple. Kind of. Like, like Adam and Eve ate the fruit on the tree and it wasn't so this person is in regret that they fell for the rotten fruit from this witch. Yeah. The tree. They fell. I keep picking up on Mary Magdalene and Lilith. Something about them coming together or something like that. I keep picking up on Lilith and Mary Magdalene. So Lilith would what? Be Jesus' sister technically, and Mary Magdalene would be, that's supposed to be the twin flame. Kind of equivalent to, yes, Jesus' twin flame. So something with maybe a sister and in-laws or something. It had to be a sister, but something with in-laws, something. 6-6. I keep picking up on the 6-6 today. My receipt number was 6566. I keep picking up on the 1213. I think today it says 122, 123 on the lottery things. So I keep picking up on the numbers 12 and 13. So the 12th house energy, Pluto energy, death, rebirth energy. Okay? That's what somebody's wish fulfillment was. To be able to escape this, improve themselves. Yeah. But somebody wanted something not to be seen by somebody. Okay? Somebody, yeah. I keep getting the knocking again. Somebody didn't want someone to know about something. About this poison apple. About this rude action that they took advantage of. Knight of Pentacles. Armor. They were acting in a way where they were moving strategically. They regret that they didn't move in a more strategic way in the past, perhaps a more responsible, slow-paced, built on a more solid foundation type of thing. Somebody was very reserved with something. That's what I'm getting. Armor. Someone who's a very reserved person. Two of Wands. When it comes to making decisions. Choice. Two of Wands. You see, I keep getting the white snow cap. Keep a cap on things. Cool. Somebody. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. Somebody sees someone acting in a more reserved manner when it comes to decisions and choices they're making and stuff like that. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. Instead of being all, you know, someone can see that. So I don't know if it angers these people. Yeah, it just angers these people that they're continuing to get like bad karma, or their health is going downhill, or blah blah, and someone else is really still acting more reserved in their behavior, being more cautious about decisions, I don't know, something about their outlook, and maybe someone's surprised at this, or yeah. Somebody sees how somebody's trying to do whatever. See the bush? Birdie. That's Divine Feminine. All just chilling. The Moon. Following their intuition. Yeah. Somebody's ready to run in. That's what I'm getting. One more shot and again. So somebody knew that somebody was determined to run away. Okay? Run away and run towards Divine Feminine. And this parasite, this witch from this coven, these witches, okay, they're getting really bad health. Whether it's men or women that are part of this coven. 3 of them, yeah, spilled the most blood, I'm getting. But somebody's dealing with really bad vein issues or something. That was heavy energy. That's all. It was the King of Cups. Yeah, that had that. That was the King of Cups. So it could be a guy that's very sick dealing with this Queen of Wands. They could have got a disease. They could have got... I kept picking up on, HIV for a while. But, you know, whatever, or just, you know, putting drugs in their veins or whatever the case is. But that's crazy. That was just terrible. You somebody is, parameters. Go within. So somebody could have a restraining order, or they could, you know, have distinct rules about where they can go and blah, 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 because this is part of their karma for dealing with this coven. Justice, yeah. Randy. Someone could have a name that starts with an R. Diane. Murdoch. I keep picking up on Murdoch. Murdoch. Yes, that's like a demon, Murdoch. Now that I'm thinking, that's a specific kind of like demon, Murdoch. White. Somebody could do a lot of cocaine or fentanyl. A white substance. I'm picking up more cocaine. Yeah. Tom. I keep picking up on Tom too. Come together. Tom. Tom could be bald. Tom wants to come together. Segura. Segura. I think that means Spanish. That's his last name, Tom Segura. But Segura is sure. Segura. So maybe someone named Tom is sure that they want to come together. Yeah, loved. Put the spotlight on something. Haley. The name Haley could be significant. Rock. Rock, rock, rock. Anna. I keep picking up on the name Ann or Anna. Yeah. That's another name I'm picking up. Ann or Anna. Somebody's name could be Ann or Anna. Anyways, that's it for this one.